and they needed to go. God had made a promise to them. It was time. And let me say this, you notice that before the people of Israel left Egypt, there was a severe battle. Am I right? It was fierce. And I want to encourage somebody here. You know, it's like things are building up. Things are looking like I can survive this. I want you to know that that breakthrough, that freedom is by the corner in Jesus' name. Just like it happened to the Israelites that were in Egypt. And it was time for the Egyptians followed them. They said, no, we have changed our mind. You guys must come back. You must keep serving us. And God finalized the... When God is talking about fighting war, he's fighting about the enemies of the counsel of God. God's plan and purpose is to raise a generation of people that will worship him. The missionaries will tell you that their mission is that every nation will be brought to bow before the king. That every knee and every tongue will confess that Jesus is Lord. So when you hear us talking about, the scripture talking about God fighting the enemies, he's talking about those that are saying, no, God's plan will not stand. Men will go to hell. Men will be destroyed. I know there are times human beings, cooperate with the devil to fight us. That's a different thing altogether. But each time God is looked as a man of war. You're talking about a God that is ready to fight to make sure that his plan to have humanity worship and serve him is maintained. Very, very important. So it doesn't matter the personal battle you're fighting. It doesn't matter what is going on in your life. You need to appreciate the fact that God is talking about bringing his enemies to their faith. And I want us to know that you cannot be a man of battle. You cannot be a great warrior without being a strategist. Battles are fought strategically. You just don't fight. I wish we had a military guy here to explain to us some of the strategies that go into fighting. Even in football. We were playing once. I didn't know the trick of football. And one guy was telling me how they play football. So when you're playing, what are you doing? You're using style to disorganize the defense. Those of us who don't know how to play football, as soon as you see an opening, what do you want to do? You want to rush in and get a score. Some people just leave it. Because they know even if they go, what is happening at the defense? They are still very intact. They are still very organized. But a master coach will tell his guys, until the defense is down, don't do what? Don't move. Strategy. And so is it in battle. You see what God did with the Egyptians. They didn't know our God is a mighty man of war. He was just laughing at them. They were following the Israelites. You're coming back here today. We're not going to let you go today. God was just watching them. And I'm almost sure that God administered to his people, give them space. Don't get too close to them. I have my plans. I have my, when you're playing what do you call it? I have my joker, God bless you. And God kept his joker close to his chest. Our God is a master strategist when it comes to fighting. And what did he do? When it was time, he just spoke to the water. What happened? Whoa. It covered these people and it drowned them. And the people of Israel said, is that what God was planning? Is that why he told us to go ahead quickly? That he knew what to do. Brother, like us, our God has plans and strategies that he wants to use to make sure